Hello and welcome from the Bristly, stranger. We have had yet another update with Warhammer Underworlds. It has put a new warband into the game. It is the Skaven boys this time. Personal favourite of the Skaven. Very good to see them in the game. The same as with the Farstriders, I've not actually played the real board game with the Skaven though. So it is something different for me. I've had a couple of practice goes just to kind of try and get the hang of it. We'll have a quick look at what selections I've made, and then we'll have a game with the bots as well. So here they are. We have got Spiteclaws Swarm. Spiteclaw is the main character, and he's kind of bodyguard, almost henchman type, and the other three are kind of disposable skaven. The problem with these boys, they've got very low health. So same with the skeletons, they had low health, but you have more of them. We do have a similar hero ability, but obviously we'll get to that as we look at the deck. So as we come in, we have got our leader, Scritchet Spiteclaw. He inspires, as the others do, when we play a ploy card that targets this character. So I've tried to put a few ploys in that do that. His normal attack, now it's not too bad, it's 2 dice on the stronger hammers, which is a 1 in 3 I think of those coming up, and it does 2 damage, which is pretty good. But better, it is a range 2 because he's attacking with a spear. That means he can charge and not be next to somebody, so they will have to charge in return to attack him. He has the added bonus that if we roll a crit, we get the cleave, which means nothing can be blocked by that, which is pretty good. We've also got another power with him, which, like the skeletons, it can return friendly models. Now this only works on the ordinary Skaven, it doesn't work on Kirk, who is like the henchman. You can see him underneath there, Kirk the almost trusted. He is like a storm vermin, kind of black Skaven. He's a lot tougher than the rest of them, but he's not quite trusted in case he tries to steal the place. All of the other guys, they can come back though. And we can have a quick look at him as well. Oh yes, I forgot to mention move 5 with these boys. Skaven's super fast. He's got the better defense dice on Kirk as well. It is on shields, which is a 1 in 3 instead of a 1 in 6. He's only got 3 health though. His attack's not bad. 2 dice, range 1, so it's up close, but 2 damage. Not bad. The rest of the lurking Skaven, he's got 2 dice straight away, but it's only on dodge, so it's only 1 in 6, and he's only got 2 health, which is very bad. His attack, 2 dice, 1 damage, and it's on the weaker attack, which is 1 in 6. Obviously it's more than that because the criticals always kind of count, so it's kind of 1 in 3, and this is 50-50, so that's not too bad. We've also got Festering Skaven. His attack, very similar, but he doesn't get the extra dodge. And the last one, Hungering Skaven. Yeah, he's on hammers, but he only gets 1 dice, which is a little bit lame. That is fine, though. Now, with the objective cards, fighting straight up with Skaven is a bad idea, because you're going to lose. They don't do enough damage, we've not got enough health to tank it. But they are quick, we can outmaneuver people, and if we hold objectives, we can score points that way. So we've got all 5 of the objectives in there. I was thinking maybe of putting some of the other ones in. We've got this Supremacy, which is hold 3 objectives. That obviously scores us a bit more. We have got 3 or more upgrades, and we have got at least 3 guys with 1 upgrade. So we could go for either one of those depending on which one comes up. Scrolling through Divide and Conquer, so we've got to have 1 guy in enemy territory and at least 1 in our own territory. That scores us a point. And as we come down a bit more, arm's length, this is scored immediately when we take somebody out that is not adjacent. So at the start we've only got our boss that can do that, but there are upgrades that allow you to have ranged attack, so that is pretty good. We have got another one scoring the end phase if our leader is in the enemy, or if our leader is in our territory, yes, with no adjacent enemy. So that is okay. And then our last one is another score immediately. I do like these because you score them and then you get another card straight away, so you can get loads of points from them. But we score this immediately if our leader takes enemy fighters out of action. The ploys, which are obviously quite important because if they target our guys, they're inspired, so they get better. Healing potion, always good, especially to keep our actual fighters alive. Sidestep, moving people around, plus it inspires, so very good there. We have got a few extra cards since the updates, but obviously I'm only going for the better ones for us. These are obviously skaven based cards. They've got skaven symbol on there. Frenzied stab, this is +1 damage for the next activation, so as long as we're careful when we're using it, that is pretty good. Heightened caution, extra defense, and momentary boldness. If we've got 2 adjacent friendly models, we can make a charge with a third. That's pretty good. Musk of Fear, choose a friendly fighter and put them on guard. We've got Nervous Scrabblings, so choose a friendly fighter and they switch places with any adjacent fighter. Now I'm not sure if this ploy, if it targets 2 of ours, if they both get inspired. I haven't managed to test it out yet, so that is why that is in there. We have got Scratching Shadows, choose an enemy fighter and push them 1 hex. This is good for either getting them away from us or actually getting them into us so we can fight lots of them. We want to be surrounding them with Skaven to give our best kind of choices. We have also got Skaven Courage, so if we're outnumbering them 3 to 1, we can get a free attack with this card. Very good. And we've always got There Are Always More, which again, very good there. If a friendly fighter is out of action, other than our leader and his henchmen, we remove all the wounds and then put them back into a starting hex. Now that is any starting hex, so we can even put them in enemy territory to capture objectives in their half. So that is pretty good tactically. Upgrades, we have gone for things to keep us alive and to do damage, so great strength, that's pretty good. Wounds, again, speaks for itself. We've got this Shade Glass Spear. Now, I love this. It's a ranged attack with hammers, so it can make even the weaker guys a little bit stronger. I think it's better with the henchman, gives him some ranged attacks. We've got the keys. I toyed with putting them in, but yeah, I'm not sure. They are very situational, so we're going to ignore them. Scrolling down again, we have got some more Skaven specific ones. So we have got Bodyguard for a price. If Scritch is next to Orruk, which we have to put it on him and nobody else, he's on guard all the time. So that is pretty good. It'll give him some more survivability. Festering Blade means that the Festering Skaven will have extra damage. I think he's the one with only 1 dice though, so that is a little bit kind of all your eggs on one basket with only 1 dice. Skitter Scurry. Now this is a reaction. After they make an attack, we can push them 1 hex. So we can charge in, hit them, and then move away so they can't hit us back for free. That is pretty good. We can also use it when moving to move slightly closer to things, or just attacking for repositioning. Very good. We have also got Sneaky Stab Stab, very Skaven. I love the name of this. We can push a fighter 1 hex before the attack, so it doesn't count as a charge, or I don't think we can use it when we do a charge actually, but that is fine. If we do a normal attack, this can allow us to reposition. Swarm of Rats, really good, allows us to target all adjacent enemy. This is only with Orruk. Lurking Skaven, Throwing Stars, again this is a ranged attack, only does 1 damage, but 3 dice, so that is a definite upgrade. And Whirling Halberd, again, targets all adjacent fighters. We don't really want to be adjacent to people. It is the weaker dice, but it's 2 damage on everyone, and that is only on the boss. So with that, we are going to go for a bot match. We're going to go random. I don't know who's better. I played against the Skeletons, and they're kind of pretty tough. They do outnumber us, and they have got some high damage characters, like the champion particularly. We're going to go for no handicap, and we are playing, ooh, the Iron Skull boys. Very aggressive. Okay, we did win. Now we don't want to be attacking them, so we're going to choose a board with a gap in it like this. We choose that. Now we can select any kind of configuration. So, do you know what? We don't really want to be fighting them. So we're going to put our board like that. I think, yeah, they placed the first objective. If we put one here, we've still got room over here. So they will put theirs there. We will put one right over in this corner. I don't... actually, the fifth one can go on an edge, and it did right in the corner. Right up there. We have got some objectives. We've got hold objective 4, we've got hold objective 1, and we've got arm's length. So, we've got 5 and we've got 1. So we can hold objective 1, but it's close to them. We've got objective 4 just there, and 3 and 2 back there. On our cards, we have not got many ploys. We've got some upgrades, which are okay, but we've got to score points before we can use them. Always more, that can bring people back, and Skaven Courage, we've got to outnumber them 3 to 1. So that is possible, I suppose. Arm's length is going to be harder, because they have got a lot of health, and I think they get inspired for being damaged. We are going to not get rid of any. I quite like these cards. We're placing first. They've only got 4 fighters, so we're still going to be placing last. So they will finish first, so we might as well let them go first. Yeah, there's Gurzag. 5 wounds, very hard to beat. I think we are going to put Hungering Skaven back here. There's Bone Cutter. He's also extremely dangerous. I think we're going to have our bodyguard, Kirk, just here. Yeah, that is Chopper. Of course, Chopper and Basher are weaker in comparison. They don't do as much damage. Lurking Skaven, you can go there. There's Basher. We're going to put our boss here, I think. We need to capture this one. Okay, Festering Skaven. Do you know what? We are going to come back to here. They're going to be coming towards us. They're winning, so they get the choice. They have activated first. Now, Bone Cutter's come in. Not very far, though. Okay. If we go to here, we are going to be charged by Gurzag. So, he does 3 damage as well. I think we're going to use Hungering and use him as a pawn sacrifice, if only to lure Gurzag into our trap. We're not going to play anything because we can't. And we're hoping that Gurzag's going to charge. There's a move. He's definitely hit with a crit. Yeah, we're gone. Alright, that's fine. We can play straight away now. Bone Cutter, he's been upgraded. We can play our ploy though, and our Hungering Skaven can go right here, which gives us an adjacency bonus. He's not moved or attacked now, because he's been brought back from the dead. Very good. He got a free attack because he's Gurzag. Well, that's not helped us at all. Okay. In that case, I think we're going to move this guy up to the objective, and we're going to do the charge attack on him. Gurzag shouldn't be able to attack again. We've got no hits, no defense, so that doesn't help. Can't play any cards either. Great speed. Who was that played on? Bone Cutter. Okay. Pillage. So we're removing an objective. Which one did they remove? The one that was round here, I think. Okay. Now, we kind of want to move in and get the adjacency bonus, but I'm not sure we can. So, let's come in and get an attack here. We got one hit because we're adjacent. That's only one damage though. We are going to pass, moving him back. Of course we are, because we want him to stay adjacent. Their final move is going to be Basher, who can't get into the fray. Yeah, there we go. And then our final go, I think we're going to get our boss. I would love to put him adjacent so we can get our free attack. But we can't get him. But he has got the reach, so we can do an attack here. If we can take Gerzag out, that will be massive. No. That is terrible. Okay. I think we might have to chuck some of these away. Annoyingly. We scored 1. Yes, hold objective 1. There we go. That means we can play one of our upgrades. I think we're going to hold on to this. We're going to chuck 4 away because that's miles away. That is 3. That is 2. In fact, 4's no longer on the board. We're going to keep the other one though. And upgrades. So if we play this on Kirk, we get guard, but of course we're not going to get attacked. So I think to keep Kirk in the battle, we're going to give him an extra wound. That's the idea anyway. We can't play anymore, but we can discard. I think we're going to discard this one. It would be great to have, but I kind of want the ploys to get our inspiration up. We're going to keep the rest though. Throwing stars very good. Frenzied stab, extra damage. Let's hit them, of course. And they are winning the choice. They are going first as well. That's a hit. That is a defense. Excellent. So, great strength, yeah. Well, do you know what? I think we are going to do a similar thing. We're not going to use our healing potion. We don't need to at the minute. I think even if we choose this, we can't quite get far enough round. But we can do an attack. And because we're not moving, it's not a charge. There's 1 hit, 2 hits. Excellent. Too dumb to die. So I think that kept him alive. We're not going to knock him back, even though it would be tempting. We're not going to use our healing potion. They are playing +1 damage as well. Okay, well, that might be terrible, especially if it's Gerzak. That has upped the damage of Basher. Oh dear, I think the Orcs are just going to tear us apart. And here's the extra damage. It's on someone he could have killed instantly anyway. Fine. I think we are okay. Oh, this is an extra one. Is this from a ploy? Now that has caused some damage now. That is fine, because now we can play our healing potion. We do it on Kirk, and that has inspired him. Excellent. I think on inspiration, he is getting 2 defense, so that is much better. Do we take the attack here and try and kill Gerzak? Maybe we do it with our boss. I think this arm's length thing needs to mean we have nobody adjacent, but we'll give it a go. We got 2 misses, and he got a crit defense anyway. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. Scrag'em, so they're getting extra fight. There we go, there's a hit, and we got a defense, but he's still gonna batter him. Yeah. Our attack. Now, I could move this guy in. He has only got 2 dice for 1 damage. We're only getting 1 adjacency. No, I don't think that is particularly worth it. Let's come back off you. We've got hold objective 3 as well, but that is over here. Yeah. Well, we just go for the same again. In fact, no, we do just go for the same again here. We're getting at least 1 adjacency bonus. We got the crit, we got a hit, he got a defense, but it doesn't count. So that's him gone. I think this chopper guy is going to charge us though. This does 2 damage and gives him range. Let's give it to Festering. Because I think Kirk's going to be dead. There's going to be a charge here, isn't there? Yes, there is. We defended it. Excellent. Okay. In that case, neither of these can attack. I think we go for Spiteclaw and we go for Bone Cutter. If we can score this hit, which we have, no defense, I think we are also going to push him away to there. Excellent. If we win the toss-up for the next go, I think we can possibly kill him at arm's length, which will be nice. We're going to throw objective 3 away. I don't think we're going to do this one either, so let's chuck that away. Arm's length, we've got a chance. It's the last round now, though, so we're going to pass that. Throwing stars might be nice, but he's already got the spear. So is this even lurking? No, it's festering, so we're going to chuck that away as well. We've not really got enough skaven to do this, so we're going to chuck that away. We could get some back with our power, but I don't think I want to do that right now. We've got more ploys though, which is extremely useful. We can also go first. Yes. I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to... actually, do we want to go first? I think this guy's going to be dead. So, let us go first. We're going to use our boss, and we're going to target this guy here. Oh, we had to move. That was annoying. I thought we could reach him from there. We will push him back, so he has got to at least charge us. Annoyingly, I thought that wouldn't be a charge, so we could carry on attacking. Switch places with any fighter. Musk of Fear puts us on guard, and sidestep to move people. Now, if we go there, he's going to chop us. Maybe we use sidestep to move him back. There we go. Let's drag that out. Try again. We'll do it on him. We'll move back to here. Still not quite got enough range. Maybe. Put switching fighters even. We're gonna actually put him on to guard as well, so we've got a better chance of surviving. We're gonna keep this for now and pass. Yeah, he's coming in. He's attacking our boss, but that is a dodge. Excellent. He's attacking everybody. That is not a dodge. Not so good there. Okay. That's fine, because he's had to charge. Do you know what? We're going to pass this. We are going to move Vestry, and we've got to charge. In fact, we don't have to. We could just move. And that way he gets a second attack. Yeah. I think we are going to do that. It means we can have attacks later, unless I've miscalculated. We're going to pass. I think Chopper is, or Hacker even, is going to come in on our boss though. That is one hit. That is not a defense. But neither of these can attack, and this guy cannot get in. That is fine. We're not going to use the card. We are going to activate him, and we are going to hit Bone Cutter. We certainly don't have to move. There's a crit, so it doesn't matter that he's got a shield. We're not at arm's length though. We can play this. I don't know how many upgrades he's got now. Not enough, certainly. Can't really play. Well, we could, but we don't really want to. The other guy's probably going to move up. I don't think he can get in. No. We can't do enough damage here to kill this one. So that is annoying. Okay. We are just going to pass that then. We don't want to switch people. We do get the adjacency bonus. So we are going to choose this guy and attack. I think. No, he has moved, but he... which means he can't charge, and we can't reach this guy. Damn. Okay. In that case, what we do, we draw a card. We definitely can't score arm's length, so we'll chuck that away. We've got a chance of pulling something. Hold objective 5. Well, we did have a chance, but it's wasted now. Never mind, we could do that to inspire, but it is pretty much all over. They can't do anything on their go either. Well, they can do shard fall. Okay, fair enough. If they're going to be like that, we can use nervous scrabblings. It only works... Well, in fact, he was already inspired, wasn't he? So, yeah, fine. It's the clear up step. We didn't score any more. They have scored 6 points. They got denial as well. Oh dear. 9-3. So yes, a defeat. Not even close. They got 3 times the points. But I think the Iron School boys, they have got a much easier tactic. Smash straight through, kill everything, very easy. Skaven, you've got to be more schemy. You've got to be more tactical about where you place things. That is very Skaven. I do like the way the Warband does bring that in, but obviously I think it needs a lot more practice for me to win a game. This has just been a quick look though. I wanted to showcase the new ones. I did have, on my first attempt at recording this, a Skaven versus Skaven, but we had a little bug where I played the healing potion and rather than heal, it just crashed. So that was a bit of a shame. This one, it did show them, but not in a very good light. They are definitely focusing on that range and definitely focusing on swarm tactics. Taking Gurzag out, yeah, that's no mean feat, and we did do it, but they'd already scored enough glory to upgrade their boys and make it a lot harder to take anybody else out. Attacking at range 2, we obviously can't do it on a diagonal, it has to be in a straight line. That's a little bit annoying as well. But never mind, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I always love coming back and having a look at what's new in the Underworlds. If I can convince any of my friends to get hold of this, maybe we'll see some more of it as well. But if you have enjoyed it, do leave those likes, any comments, as I always say, greatly received. And if you haven't already, and you feel like it, why not subscribe to keep up to date with the videos? But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.